Hello everyone, Ferb here, and welcome back to episode 31 of Ferb 7001's Let's Play series. In this episode we got a bit of work to do. Hopefully we will get to all the things I have planned. There's not a whole lot, but there's a bit. First off, if we head down here, I want to do a few things. First of all, I'm going to put another one of those doors over there, here, and that little, I don't think I showed this on camera, but, I ran a wire down, up, and over all the way to our Thaumcraft room, and I've got a crafting thing right there. So, I'm gonna put a little door so I can get back here. And what else is there? Then up here, if we head over this way, the Thaumcraft room, we will see that it's right here, and we have a random button on the wall. Now, those of you who were paying attention when I was under there might have noticed something, and if you hit the button, it's a bed. So yeah, now I don't have to run back and forth, I can just sleep here. Locks up. And finally, before we get started with the actual main stuff, I want to do something that will allow you to use all my codes that I've used in my computers, if anyone wants to use them. And it's actually a neat way of incorporating stuff into all of this. So anyway, if I just terminate this computer, Control T, and if I want to, so this is my command, so it's startup. So if I run this command, Pastebin, put startup. Now what this does is it puts the program startup to the site Pastebin. So if you actually went to Pastebin and if you actually went to pastebin.com and typed in all this, my program would actually come up. Now if you want to run it from a computer, like one of these computers, all you have to do is run the command pastebin get, and then this code here, and then you'll also have to name it. So it would be like pastebin get this code, and then another space, and you would name the program startup, and then it would be good. So then I'm gonna reboot this computer. Unlock. Lock it up. I'm also going to give you the program for this computer here. Now, there's a few things you have to look at when you're setting this one up. First of all, you must have this on the bottom, and this has to be set to redstone mode, not like with the burnt out torch there. And some glass in it, exporting glass. You put cobblestone in all the spots except for 1 and 2 to make sure glass doesn't go everywhere. And then you put the thermionic fabricator in the second spot, and then it would start filling up with glass. And if I terminate this program, I edit, I think it's on off. Yeah. It's just a bunch of stuff. We got function 1 and function 2. Go down and see it's just pretty simple. I mean, it's not super simple, but you know, most people can figure it out. If you can't, that's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need to remember to use it. You also need a button up above. Just get a button up above and you put it in the space in front of it. All of these have to work in order for it to work. Has to be a mining turtle. Ah, and I broke it. Great. And I didn't name it. Oh, I did. Nice. Okay. Not everything is dead now. We can save it. Just gonna break that cable there. Break this. Grab that. Okay. Not exactly on plan, but we can fix it. No, that doesn't go there. This goes there. Okay. We want to put the turtle down here. And we want to turn him. He's automatically going to start running the program. So let's terminate the program. We'll turn left 2. Okay. Just set him up how I had him before. Need a bit more cobblestone. And that there. Where'd my thermionic fabricator go? There it is. No, go in. Yeah, I know. But just deal with it. I know what you're all thinking. Anyway, this goes here. And then you would, I'm just going to Pastebin it. Oh, whoops. Sometimes my E key doesn't work. Pastebin put, okay, good. And you use that code. So, also, one more thing. As you notice, it runs on startup. So if you check edit startup, it's just simply shell.run on off. This basically tells the computer to run the on off program. It's just a more neat way of organizing your stuff that I learned later after I did that one downstairs. So you also need that in order for it to work. If you get all that, then you're good. You just restart my computer here. And if I place that down there, then that there, it will work just like normal. So that's that one. I think that's actually everything for those. I don't really have too many turtles, of course. Die, creepers! Die. No, die. And die. And die. And dead. Okay. Bed. Okay, almost done. Now we're done. Throw this in here. Okay. Now, after all these mobs go away, these are scary. Head this way. Quickly, get in. Okay, so what do I want to do? Well, as I said last episode, we would be making some farms for mobs, especially Blaze and probably eventually Enderman farm, I think. Maybe Wither Skeleton too. But it takes a lot of effort, and Blaze is a great one to start with. So what we're actually going to do is use Soul Shards from the mod Soul Shards. And what they do is allow you to steal the souls of animals or mobs. Well, mobs are animals. And put them to your own use and like infinitely spawn that creature if you have some of its soul. So first off, how do we come across these soul shards? Soul shards. So first you are going to need some corrupt essence and a diamond in a soul forge, which I had the recipe up before. It's right here. Some obsidian, some stone, and a corrupt essence. So we're gonna need to know how to make this. Glowstone and vile dust. And then vile dust is melted soul sand. Yeah, and then we're also gonna need a diamond and 8 of this stuff. So we're gonna need 8 of these, and technically 9 of these. So we're gonna need 9 of those. So we're gonna need to smelt some soul sand. 9 of it. No. Okay. Smelt some soul sand. We need some glowstone. Also 9 of it. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to explain to you guys something. With soul shards, they come in different tiers, depending on how many mobs you steal the souls of. Now, the tiers are something pretty important, so I'll bring up the web page quickly and show you guys exactly what each tier does, but I'll do that right away after I get this going. Vile dust plus glowstone equals corrupt essence. We'll just make ourselves a we need 3 smooth stone. Some obsidian. Okay, we got our soul forge, our 8. And we're also going to need some diamond. Just 1. We're going to head back to our magical room because this is sort of a magical item. I like to think of it as a bit of a magical item. All depends. So, we put our corrupt essence there and our diamond up here. And wait about 10 to 11 minutes. So, while we're waiting for that, I'll bring up the web page. So, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so here are the tiers. Tier 1, 64 souls must be caught. You get 2 mobs per spawn. You need players nearby. It can't spawn in other worlds. And no, it doesn't ignore light level. And no, it can't use redstone. Next one. Tier 2, 128 souls. 4 mobs per spawn. Players nearby, yes. Other worlds, no. Ignore light level, no. Redstone, no. 3, 256 souls. Mobs per spawn, 4. Players nearby, no. Other worlds, no. Oh, just so you know, number 3 is at least the tier we will need from what we have looked at so far because no, it doesn't need players nearby, which is something that's really helpful. Other worlds, no. Ignore light level, no. Redstone, no. Okay, tier 4. This is the tier that we will need if we want to get this thing going. If we want this thing to go at all, good. We will need number 4 if we want it to go and there won't be any problems at all and be a little bit more efficient. Then we need tier 5. Tier 4 is 512, tier 5 is 1024, so there is quite a jump. It's double the It's basically double the original. Like, for example, tier 1 is 64, tier 2 is 128, and it just doubles and doubles and doubles. So tier 5 is a lot. You get 6 mobs per spawn, however, the only one that allows you to do that. You also, I didn't say this, but basically, tier 1 you get 20 seconds, and then there's like a spawn, then another 20 seconds, then there's another spawn. So basically you get 2 mobs every 20 seconds, so not good. Tier 2, 4 mobs every 10 seconds. Tier 3, 4 mobs every 5 seconds. Tier 4 is also 4 mobs every 5 seconds. Tier 5, as you might be able to guess, is really good. It is 6 mobs every 2 seconds. And no, it doesn't need players. Yes, it works in other worlds. So does number 4. Back to number 4 for a minute. 4 does not ignore light level, and redstone is no. Basically, 5, anything that was bad before is good. So you get players nearby, no. Other worlds, yes. Ignore light level, yes. Redstone, yes. Now, depending on what you want, you could either control it with redstone and get complete good stuff, or if you don't want to do that and you don't want to use all those souls, you could go and make it so it uses the light level. So you could turn it off using the light. So you could have a dark room where they spawn. But if you don't want them to spawn, then you just turn on the lights. So 4 or 5 would really be good. It doesn't matter for us. We will figure something out. So, see how these are doing. Getting done. A little bit more. 2 more essence. Then we're done. While that's happening, let's head back to the main base. I'm just gonna sleep first. Okay, and I threw my glove. And we are going to allow this to do recipes, basically. If you don't know what I'm saying, I'm trying to say that we are going to allow this to craft, auto-craft, that's the word I'm looking for. So I need to go here, down, I can't break that, can't break that. This keeps its charge. Place that back, place that there. Guess I also need another one. Wait, no, I don't, because we're connecting here. Okay, there, and we're good. Okay, so we will need one here. Let's actually grab a interface and some cable. I'm just gonna grab an interface quickly. So if we grab a cable, some cable, put that there, place our interface there. So that's that part. Now, for the hard part. Stuff is always in the way. Don't know what that was for. Oh, it connected there. Okay. So we are going to run the cable to here. And we're gonna grab a export bus. No. Yeah. Maybe? Let's try an export bus. I mean, not an export, import. Now, I know these things have really weird ways of getting items out, so it might not work, but we'll see. So if I was to go, here, let's do this. Let's go and grab some, here, first I'll throw these back in. Grab some blank patterns. Grab some red alloy wire. Just one piece, and some red alloy ingot, piece of redstone, and a piece of iron. Now, let's go and set up the patterns. Okay. First off, 1 iron and 4 redstone equals that. Second off, that equals that. I guess I didn't really need that, but whatever. Okay, and then this goes in here. And this goes in here. Now, if we request red alloy wire, request 10, it didn't put it in. What the heck? Yeah, but you know how to craft red alloy ingot. Oh, wait a second. No. Oh, no, not that. That's not what I meant to do. Redstone and iron. And red alloy ingot. Where I can go back for now. Okay. 1 iron for not 64 equals that, not the other. Alright, I have to clear this. There we go. Shift right clicking will clear it. No. There we go. So it's in. And just as I thought, it's not pulling it out. Okay. I do have one idea that will for sure work, because it will work through anything. It is a machine that is one of my favorite, and like I said, can do almost anything. It's called the rotor. A little bit expensive if you're like starting off, but it literally can do a lot. It's got a lot of upgrades too, but don't really need any of those. So we need dark iron, an egg, eye vendor, and ender pearl. Let's go to here. And blaze powder. Okay, now let's grab, we have that. We need dark iron, 6 of it. and an egg. Okay, so egg, that. And we get the router! Yay! So if you put the router underneath, doesn't require power or anything. And we're gonna go extract. And we're just gonna hit this button here until it extracts it, because it can actually pick from which side it's extracting from. And extract from certain slots and a lot of stuff like that, which is most machines. In fact, there's not really any other machine that can do that. There it is. So apparently the east side allows it to extract, which is this one, which doesn't make any sense because I've tried it before and it works. I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird the way it works. But it has extracted it. Just gonna do one last thing in order to make sure that we're good. No. And there we go. So now it's out of there and gone. And we're gonna grab some more stone bricks. Put them there. And we're good. And it works. Everybody's happy. Let's go check on our soul shards. And it's done. Yosh. Okay. So, I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering exactly how do I use these soul shards? Well, unfortunately for you, it's the end of the episode. So we will be back next episode where we will figure out how these soul shards work. And trust me, it's really cool and it's a really cool process. So anyway, Herb7001 signing off. See you guys in the next vid.